This is how we spend our Saturday nights. We have my closet going friend over here who's looking for cardboards, and then we have one sleepy boy who is a sleepy boy, and then we have many a people out there in the other room playtesting. That is the life and times of Robbie Cole on a Saturday. Right, Justin? Same. Alright, let's dig into Eurowatch, shall we? What is up, Europe? BimCole40 here. We're finally back with another little interesting market watch for you guys. Of course, we do these every Sunday, if at possible. And you guys know, always make sure to subscribe for all those fun, fantastic things. We still have Tenyi hype, and I don't know, I understand that Adahara and the Water one were short print. A lot of the community gets this, but for these cards to still be holding anywhere from $1.50 to $2 a piece, and even $1.50 euro plus shipping, brings up a couple of interesting questions. One, are these going to continue to maintain the price? I think the big thing here with Adahara, at least in general, is Earth special summons itself, and he's a tuner. So every person out there that's a Naturia Beast lover, you kind of got a nice little gift wrapped up into one little extender for you. And granted, you don't get a lot of use outside of that, but to still see that even in both markets that these are still holding this sort of price tag all the way around, I don't know, it's interesting. But even if you're including shipping in these, you're pushing €2 a piece, which is pretty ridiculous in and of itself. Now, that being said, the rest of the market is not a kind creature to certain cards. And as you see here, the amount of German sellers that have Mr. Borreload Savage Dragon available right now at €24 a piece, depending on what you're looking for, even you're pushing 27 USD a piece on each of these. And the American market's been seeing similar things with this. And as you even look at like the price chart with this, you see the upward spiral that they've been going through with this card. Now, granted, constant negators, things like that, no reprint in the foreseeable future. I mean, honestly, it pretty much warrants its price tag at the moment. But to be fair, this is pretty ridiculous for this. And I think it's only going to get worse from this point out for this. Now, something interesting here. Speed Duel. Speed Duel is way more popular in Europe. Actually, pretty crazily. And Sphere Karibos are no real obsession, or, yeah. Anyway, these things are no obsession to the rule, exception. That one. That's what I was looking for. These things are €17 or 17 USD a piece, €15 a piece. You've got Italian copies, German, pretty much all across the board, but there's only a few chunks of these, and then you start jumping pretty furiously here because you hit the €18 mark, and then you start going on up to 19, and it starts touching the 20 mark. So there are still cheap copies available if you're looking to play Speed Duel. Just kind of pay attention to these because between both markets, these have gone down pretty much on both sides, but this is interesting. But look at this little spike in the curve, especially the further that we get out from this card. I could see there being a wall entry where they're going to have to reprint these, especially for Speed Duel. Now, other interesting things. Of course, DT is straight bought out on the European side because, you know, they're only available in English. But the little curve on this was pretty interesting. Straight 2013, you see on the up and up, and these things have just maintained $1.50 all across the map in this card's life expectancy. So no real activity back here with these. Just this is currently what we're sitting on in price. Just kind of pay attention to them. Honest Neos, we're seeing a little bit of activity on this in both sides of the game. These pushing the $6 mark at the moment doesn't really surprise me all that much. I think this is just kind of one of those really hyped hero cards at the moment. Between this and E-Emergency Call, the fact that E-Emergency Call is, what are they pushing, literally $3 to $4 per copy now? It's ridiculous. Same thing, I love that both copies of these are pretty much holding the same number, literally €5 to €6 a piece. Huh. I really should say something about how good the card is. Today's meme of the day is brought to you by the same guy that keeps telling me to look at Mare. Please stop. That's all I have to say about that. Card's so bad. Danglong's actually seeing a little bit of price increase here as well. This is kind of interesting. Well, first up, it's been too dang long. Second off, I don't know why we're seeing the spike here, like 319 or 83 up. I mean, it was down literally a day ago, and then somebody decided to start buying these out. Interesting, I guess. Somebody might know something. We're not getting a ban list until October, so to see that the activity chart is moving on this, I don't know. Just kind of keep this as a warning, I guess, that somebody seems to think that they know something with dang long. Yes, Apasla. I believe that these are pretty much synced with our market at this point. Actually, these are a little bit higher than our market. These are a base minimum of €50 a piece, and she is touching 53 to 55 here, so we're pretty close. $2 a piece depending, but yeah, holding straight €50 a piece depending on which copies you're looking for. And of course, the beautiful, super expensive edition back here, touching €315, $350. We've literally synced up with bone markets on these. Granted, these look beautiful, but gotcha rarity is pretty ridiculous. But here we are once again. No, I'm surprised that these haven't gone down lower. Man, the amount of these, it's gonna be a sad, scary day when these things disappear off the market and they're like $500-600. Cocoon of Evolution. We've been tracking this on the TCG side of the game. This is just standard insect support. I can't wait for this to get a reprint. You're looking at basically $25 a piece on these on the European side of the game. Once again, I don't get it. I guess the set was just that good, but the arc here is just crazy. Daddy's not looking forward to what other tales come out of this card, but they did echo down a little bit there, but I will say yikes for the most part. Demise of the Land. Now this caught my attention. These are so cheap in Europe between all the copies, and then you touch near mints at literally €0.80. That's literally not even $1 for these. And you come over here to America, this shit is $5 to $6 a piece. I don't know what's going on, why so many of these are in circulation over in Europe or what, but this is another one of those cases of cards cheaper in Europe. Look here, like we're paying the price here, but so many copies available to the standard player base that this is ridiculous. Dragoonity Barca finally coming back in at some acceptable number. It's not a great life for this card. If you're a Dragoonity player and you've wanted to touch the deck, the best thing I can tell you is yikes. I do feel bad for you, but the Barca's touching $28 to $30. Ugh. Lavenier's also on the decline, actually. This is kind of interesting. This card was touching literally $34, and you can see that the European market started to reject it. You have two listings here at €19 a piece, and then you literally start going up to 20, 21. Literally, that's 22 USD. That's $10 less than our market at the moment for this stupid card. I don't get it, but hey, cheaper value, right? Multiplication of Ants. Europe's also not feeling this either. America's got this stuff at like literally $1.50 a piece for the DR2 versions. You walk on over here to Europe, 5 cents, 10 cents, 8 cents. Like, thanks European market. This is another one of those America's feeling it buyouts. These things in America have been literally $24 this week. Let's walk on over to Europe here. $2.49. All right. Would you like to guess how much of that is? That's $2.77. But in America, if you want the English copies, $25. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Just buy all these copies and bring them over to America and make all your free money. Same thing with this. Ronin Totem, base $6 in America. You're European, look at all these dollar copies. Ooh, woohoo, $1.25. Woohoo. Look at all this free money that can be made right here. This is ridiculous. $6, by the way, in America, but you can clean off like 13, 14 listings here and just make free money. I love it. Thanks, European market. Once again, €15 on Dingrisu. That's literally $17. This card has fallen so... Poor guy. This card is worth nothing now. Magical Musketeer Caspar. Literally, this... In America, this card is worth so much money. Like, these are 2022s here. You go over to Europe, oh, $15. Like, I guess Europe didn't feel this buyout either, but hey, cool. Cherubinis, oh, this is interesting. Cherubinis are down to €10 a piece. This card's $11 now. This poor thing has fallen so hard for its lifespan. Ugh. And then, last but not least, the European Cherubini Judge Mat. This is pretty interesting. Lowest listing is $255 for just a beautiful playmat. Well, Europe, that's all I got for your market. I'm jealous that you have really cheap cards, but, you know, to those of you in Europe that pay attention to this, enjoy the free money. All right, guys, I'm out. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a Truffle Shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out VanColt40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.